Hey guys, Monty here for a pollen-filled vlog at the moment. Trying a new setup. Praying that everything is working and sounding okay right now. Not 100% sure. It's a little hard to tell since I have a modular helmet. And, yeah, kind of didn't realize that after the fact. It's also I think it's about 55-ish degrees at the moment. And, you know, fill the pollen. The bike is just disgusting right now, even with the cover. And, yeah, Mother Nature is not my friend at the current moment right now. This just sucks. But, you know, that's just kind of the whole aspect of Jersey life at the moment, and just going for an aimless ride. I mean, it's still nice weather, you know, jacket, a few layers just to kind of make it a little easier on you. That's it. That's all you need. And yeah, you know, that's kind of it. Just kind of going for an aimless ride at the moment. That's all. Don't know where, don't know why. Just because. Bike sounding good, the bike feels good. 2017 Street Bob. Hopefully this, honestly, I'm just hoping everything sounds okay, you know? Desperately need to get this thing a wash. Needs it in the absolute worst way. That's okay. So, wanted to give, I've done like vlogs before, vlogs in the past and everything. So I don't know, like I kind of wanted to start off about like an about me vlog here on One Spoke. I mean, the only thing I kind of want to say, just to, I don't want to save the about me later, but the thing is, like, I just kind of want to make it for anybody on motorcycles, me personally, to just kind of want to be a part of the channel. Doesn't matter what you're riding. Because let's be honest, there's more people in cars than there are people on motorcycles. I think we can all agree on that. And at the same time, there's a lot more bad drivers out there on the road versus motorcycles in general. So all the more reason to share tips, share experiences. I mean, Eric's going to do one of these eventually. But I think I can speak for the both of us by saying, like, just have good experiences, man. Have some fun. That's kind of why we want to do this. We want to talk about some like current event news that's going on, some op-ed-y kind of things, our thoughts on certain kind of videos, or certain topics, I should say, in general. And, yeah, just kind of connect and have fun and go about that route. You know, I mean, I've been involved in motorcycles honestly since like day one with my father, with his motorcycles, which is still all about his motorcycles, and kind of got passed down from father to son in that aspect. So, you know, thanks, Papa. That was kind of nice of you. Good stuff. But there's something I kind of wanted to do for this video specifically, at least just to talk about, as the wind is picking up on top of just the regular bike wind right now. God damn, is it cold. You know, I was just kind of thinking about something, kind of like a bit of a realization. So, we were working on, he has a 1963 Survey car, and we were talking about going to Nick's Customs in, I think it's William, Washington, New Jersey, South Jersey. I'll put a little annotation about that. But, you know, like, if you want classic bikes, if you want classic bike parts, if you want to go through a museum of Harley and Indian, I believe it's Indian, but lots of Harley stuff from, like, yesteryear, that's where you want to go. That's what you want to check out. It's just an amazing experience. Very old school place. The guy, the owner came back from Vietnam and opened the place and just has expanded more and more since then, and it's it's a hidden gem as far as I'm concerned. It's kind of in between that Philadelphia, Atlantic City area of Jersey, and and so we're talking about the place, and I was just thinking about the bikes that were on display. He's got so many bikes. I don't know how many of them were replicas. I honestly don't know. It's worth just going for a look yourself and everything. But I mean, it's like a time machine. That's all it is. Even if you're not into Harleys, I just about the culture, I think it's absolutely worth going down there for anybody. You know, and as we're, I'm thinking about those bikes. Like, imagine what it was like for someone when a certain type of new bike came out, or some kind of new accessory might have came out. Like, how much it might have helped people at the time in culture for motorcycles. And I just kind of thought about it. Like, I'm wondering if way down the line, it could be 10 years, 15, 20, more, I don't know, some of the newer bikes, how are they going to be perceived in museums? And by new bikes, I'm specifically talking about, I guess, at least three. I'm talking about the Pan America, talking about the Live Wire, and, the Serial 1 bike from Harley, the electric bicycle. Because, I mean, when was the last time Harley came out with three totally new models, like they did over the last, year-ish and change, give or take, like that. Like, we're part of something that hasn't happened in a very long time. And I'm talking about something that's, like, just kind of is taking the brand in a new direction. I mean, I like the steps that Harley's been making. I've been hitting it out with the videos. Maybe not the execution of all their ideas. I mean, no one's going to like everything perfectly. So it makes me wonder how things are going to be perceived. I think that this version of the Live Wire is actually going to be, I don't want to say adored, but really kind of looked upon in a different way years down the line. Like, maybe look with a little more admiration than it's definitely getting now. I say that because, depending on whatever you think, electric transportation is growing. Whether you want to hit on Elon Musk or other manufacturers that are kind of going in that direction, it's happening. And you know what? This is Harley's first step to kind of go into that direction. There's no, I'm not even saying that they're going to be changing their whole entire lineup. I'm not even going that way. But this is going to be that first new step to enter brand new territory that is, I mean, it feels like, except for Tesla, is new for everyone. Where's the puppy? And that's really freaking cool. So, I mean, I don't know how it's going to be viewed. I think there's going to be more puppies. I think there's going to be more electric motorcycles coming out. This is just kind of electric motorcycle 1.0 with much more on the docket for Harley. So it's going to be kind of cool to see how that next gen looks back upon it. And I'm actually really interested. I mean, I wish I could have the bike. Why wouldn't you? It's the first of something. Being able to have the first of anything is pretty damn cool. I mean, that's why it costs so much for, a brand new issue of or the very first issue of Spider-Man and everything like that. I mean, not to say it's going to be that kind of value, but, that's kind of like a bit of a badge of honor for someone down the line. Even though it's kind of like, I don't want to say mixed emotions now, but it's, kind of up in the air of what's going to happen to it. So that's kind of cool. And it goes along with the bicycle. I mean, I think Harley collector is going to want to have that in their garage because, I mean, why not, I guess. Kind of just makes sense, I guess, in my opinion. Where to go, where to go. You know, and also I think kind of the same thing goes for the Pan America, which I think I'm a little bit more excited for, because, and I'm thinking at the hip here, I think because it just presents a lot more opportunities now when Livewire opens up possibilities down the road. Not to say it's a perfect bike, but I mean, I think also people got to realize, I mean, how often is a first year bike of anything perfect? I mean, I kind of have like a strict rule of my own, never to buy anything that's the first year model of anything. Let's go to Boonton. We're just going to giant circle at this point. So, you know, I'm kind of thinking, I'm like, years down the road, it's going to be kind of cool when we see those bikes in museums and explaining to a younger generation, like, yeah, I remember when those were announced. I remember the unveiling. I remember the reception. I remember, you know, this or that. And, you know, but that's kind of excitement for a little bit down the line. I think that it's really easy to get wrapped up in, like, you know, the way things should be. It should be wrapped up in the nostalgia of, like, no, Harley should only be one way, not the other, blah, blah, blah. Screw that. You know, you gotta constantly change and reinvent yourself and everything. And technically, I kind of like the way the company is going, for the most part. I'm not saying everything's perfect, again. I'm really looking forward to have those stories. I mean, I've had, again, my father's been involved in motorcycles for, yikes, I don't even know, 50-ish years? We'll go with 50-ish. That's a good term right there. And, you know, like, there's so many times I've asked them, like, oh, what was it when you tried this bike out for the first time? You know, these motorcycle runs. You know, how did it feel when you didn't have to kickstart your bike anymore with this old chopper and everything? You know, and it's kind of nice to be able to be like, you know, I can tell my next generation, like, this is how it was. This is my part of where I fell in the footprint of Harley-Davidson. And I'm excited for that. I really am. And, you know, it's going to be interesting to see how the story progresses for this motor company that's beloved by so damn many. Let me back up a little bit more from this car. Got plenty of room. There we go. I think he's looking for directions. Or an address, I should say. Yeah, he is. Yeah, so I think it's so cool just seeing where everything's going, what can happen next, and the response down the line. I'm almost kind of to see how it's going to be perceived. This is such a nice, beautiful area. This is the why you should do your homework and work hard in life results. Because I cannot afford it. But guys, I think that's kind of my thoughts for today's video, at least for that part. If anyone's actually watching Motovlogs, let me know what you think of this. And, you know, this is a wonder. This is going to be or I shouldn't say wonder. This is the first time doing something like this for me in this capacity. So, thoughts, feedback, that'd be swell. Comments below would be just oodles awesome. What's going on here? Geez, are we just not allowed? What's going on? okay. Now you're getting a little bit of a tour booting, which I'm not even too familiar with, so that's lovely. There's the right-hand turn I was looking for. I'll say this much, after a week of work being chaotic, allergies being crappy, this is what I needed. It's amazing how just a simple bike ride can just lift your spirits, make you happy. Hopefully this skips me right back into town. I'm okay exploring a bit. Can get on gas. Not good on a clean bike though. Santaland? What is this? Just found out there's a Santaland, guys. And apparently he's in Boone, New Jersey. Which, you know, news to me. What are you doing? What are you doing, huh? Alright, that's cool. We're good. We're good. I think I gotta go up one more street. And then I gotta hook the right. Or at least to that stop sign. I'm gonna go to the stop sign. Ugh. Okay, didn't work out the way I wanted. And that is okay. You know, I have a buddy of mine that lives here, actually. That's a beautiful view. I'm wondering if this is the street, actually. You know what? I think it is. Johnny's Tavern. Yeah, this is totally his block. Let me see if he's home. He is not home. Womp womp. Oh well. He's a good guy. That Mike. Big into horror fan like myself. And he's one of those people, if you don't like him, there's, you know, probably a problem with you, to be honest with you. Alright, didn't put the feet down. Oh, I actually really like this area. That's why I'm kind of taking my time. There's no reason to rush back to the house. Boone, New Jersey. Fun fact, this is also where they filmed Troma's Toxic Avenger. This is where they filmed that opening scene. I'm not sure. I want to say it might be that artsy building right there. I'm not 100% sure, honestly. Or over there. It's a little hard for me to tell right at the moment, but that's kind of like part of this place's claim to fame, as it were. And it's a great movie. I love that movie. Make your turn. All right. Like plenty of schools around here, so you know it's a nice, quiet little town. So you want to be a little careful going through it. Lots of kids, lots of farms on the other side of it too. I think it's one reason why I like it so much. That wind, baby. That wind. Puppies. We need to figure out how to put more dogs on motorcycles. I think that's going to be the revolutionary idea to change everything altogether. You know, I wouldn't mind having a way to put my dogs on the bike. And don't say sidecar. That's the easy option to go with. It just would be so cool to do something like that, you know? I need to get him a riding scarf and goggles, though. That's going to be a little on the tricky side, but you know, that's going to be worth it. I keep looking down just to be like, how bad do I keep needing to wash this bike? And it's pretty bad. Fun fact, one here for you know, pick some pumpkins. Lots of goats. I only say that because they're nasty little creatures. They were nasty, but then they warmed up to us and they were kind of cool. See, that's what I need. I need like a barn for my house. I don't have room for a barn, but I'd like a barn. So I feel like that counts. That counts for something, right? Alright, definitely go back to the house now. My allergies are kicking in. I need one of those Benadryl-induced naps. Student driver, okay. Okay. Really great garden farm center right here too. You know, for those in Jersey, I don't know. I would love to actually find out how many other YouTube watchers or YouTubers on motorcycles are in the New Jersey area. I guess specifically like the northern, westerny kind of side. Is that kind of where I'm sort of living, and at the same time where I'm looking to move deeper into? driver. That's okay. Gotta start him somewhere. I wonder if anyone ever, like, well, I guess you can, I'm gonna say, like, I wonder if it's traditional for people to learn on a motorcycle before they learn on a car. But I guess, like, there's dirt bikes when you're a kid. So that was kind of a stupid thought to keep the video going. But whatever, you learn. You live and learn. Thank God I have this jacket. Okay, I haven't done a video on this. I knew I did a video on the gloves. But this jacket from Tobacco Wear, man. Oh, God, I love it so far. We should have like a smidge more padding. So it has it in the elbows as of right now. I got to go to a tailor to get one for the spine and get one for the shoulders. That would be kind of lovely. Because here's the thing, like you can't really tell you have it when you're riding it. And I just go by the train of thought, like, you know, you never wake up thinking, you know what, I want to be in an accident today. I want something bad to happen to me today. So, you know what, I don't go by that traditional, like, you know, you wear your cuts, you wear your skull helmet, and that's enough. You know, fingerless gloves, like, no, I'm good. Because you know what, I like my body intact more than you know, in pieces. Somebody, I don't know if it was like a movie. Actually, you know, it might have been from Futurama, where like we're just meat bags. That's it. Very, very fragile meat bags. I think I'm kind of paraphrasing more than quoting, but yeah, I don't care. I don't care if it's a Harley. I don't care if it's a Indian. I don't care what it is. I don't care what kind of bike, honestly, someone is riding. Be responsible, and, you know, imagine, like, not being able to work, or you lose your job because you got injured so severely, where all you need to do is maybe have a helmet, gloves, you know, something along those lines. Shit happens. That's all I'm saying. Things happen. And I think that's why, like, in, if not 2, maybe 3 videos, I referenced some, like, motorcycle safety riders, teachers, however you want to phrase it. You know, because you still learn things. Always learn things. I mean, I don't think I ever heard a, you know, famous musician ever say, like, oh yeah, I've learned everything. Those are the people who are constantly learning, constantly trying to better themselves in one way or another. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with doing that with your skills on a motorcycle. Oh, God, am I dying from my fucking allergies right now? Twisties. Oh, eyes are watering. Ugh. This is not sexy whatsoever. Nope. got here? It's a shooting range. I think it's here. Yep. Nice shotgun rifle shooting, I guess call it. Just want to wash my face, blow my nose right now. I'm tearing up. This sucks. Usually allergy season's like a month ago. I don't know why it's happening so late in the year. Guys, I think I'm going to just end the video at this point. I am hurting right now with my allergies. I know I keep complaining about it, and I'm sorry. But it's the God's honest truth. This is why I looked at some homes for sale in like the southern part of the U.S. that don't have these allergies. Usually, I think it's like Arizona was really like the best place, I want to say. I'm not too sure. So guys, thanks so much. Hopefully this works. Hopefully it was bearable, and you know, it'll only get better over time, one would hope. So take it easy, have a good one, don't be a jerk to anyone, and have a good day. Bye.